Hey, everybody, this is Scoots, and if you've been listening this is great news. If you're hearing this message, you probably heard all the other message about Sleep With Me Plus, but this one's different because we're having a sale right now until December 31st. You could save 20% off your first 3 months and just use that same link, sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus, or if you want to give or get the gift of Sleep With Me Plus, someone in your life says, what's a perfect gift for you? Well, I'll really miss Sleep With Me if it's gone. I listen all the time. I'd love to check out the ad-free episodes, story-only episodes. They can gift you 3 months, 6 months, 12 months of Sleep With Me Plus at any level for 20% off. So they could buy you a year, or, hey, you could buy yourself a year of Sleep With Me Plus and get 20% off. And you could do that at sleepwithmepodcast.com/gift. That's sleepwithmepodcast.com/gift. Get the gift, give the gift, or just sign up and support the show that puts you to sleep. Sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus. Thanks, everybody.
I'm Anna Lynn Guzik, founder of the Anti-Nihilist Foundation, publisher of The Conversationalist. For years, The Conversationalist has been a home for stories about reproductive rights, climate change, LGBTQ rights, labor, identity, friendship, motherhood, and foreign policy. Stories that don't get told enough or told honestly enough in a media landscape dominated by corporate interests. Now, we're bringing those stories and voices directly to you with Season 2 of the Conversationalist podcast. We're truly independent, nonprofit media. No overlords, no corporate agenda, just stories that matter. This is journalism as conversation. This is storytelling as resistance. This is the Conversationalist podcast. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.
This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Friends beyond the binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the podcaster who's here to read some silly stuff together. And I'm here to keep you company and take your mind off of stuff so you can fall asleep. So happy to be here in your ears. Really is my honor. This is a podcast that's a little bit goofy, a little bit silly. I go off topic. It does take some getting used to. It takes most people 2 or 3 tries to get used to this show because of a couple reasons. I'm here to keep you company and take your mind off of stuff, to make the deep, dark night less lonely while you fall asleep, to just be your friend. Chattering away about almost nothing. And I do it because I know how it feels not to be able to sleep, and I want to help you if I can, because you deserve a good night's sleep. That's why the show is here, to cut through the loneliness, to take your mind off of stuff so that you could fall asleep, because you deserve it. You deserve a bedtime you could at least look forward to, or you could look forward to, or at least not dread like I do a lot of times. So I'm so glad you're here. What we got coming up is support. That's how the show, it's ad-supported, so you can listen for free if you want, or you can pay to listen without ads. Then there's a long, meandering intro, which is separate from the support, meant to ease you into bedtime. It's a show within a show. I don't want you to miss out on it because it's it's like a lot of people's only part of the show they hear. But it's really a part of the podcast and a part of the progression. And then we'll talk about, I'll read through a couple different magazines and stuff like that and kind of compare and contrast some comedy magazines. And that'll be it. There's some thank yous at the end. So that's welcome to Sleep With Me, the podcast that's here to put you to sleep. And these are the ways I'm able to do it for you for free twice a week. All right, but this is Scoots here, and this is kind of an episode picking up... We did a Mad Magazine episode where I kind of talked about my history with Mad and Cracked magazines. And I've been trying to find used ones of these where I can, where it's like they're not super overpriced. It was hard for me to find Cracked, to be honest, and I had to overpay for one issue of Cracked. It claimed it was collector's edition, but it's definitely, as I did take it out of the plastic, and it's not in collector's, so it's fine. But right now I have I didn't realize there's also this other competitor that Marvel made for a time. So I have an issue of Cracked, an issue of Crazy, the magazine that dares to be dumb. I never heard of it. I mean, that I know of. An issue of Mad that's very old, I believe, though it could be, I don't think it is, but maybe it is. So the Cracked is from October of 1989. The Karazai is from the Marvel one is from August 1981. And if this is correct, this Mad is from 1959 in July. So let's look at the covers. It's interesting because the Cracked one, even though it's from 1989, the cover is very, looks very new. And Cracked has... I forgot the name of the person with the painter's cap, who's their kind of, we'll figure it out though. But this one is one of the DC heroes, from the nighttime, the wing flapper. So I guess 89 was when maybe one of those movies came out, the Michael Keaton ones. I don't know if it was the first one of the, so it goes, Cracked goes wing flapping. It was $1.49. This was issue 248, and they put a spotlight on the Dark Knot, K-N-U-G-H-T, and it shows a smiley face projection and our Dark Knot, and it has a couple other lead things, and then also a parody of a movie that I can't even believe came out. Kraza was 75 cents, and it has a movie, has a satire of the movie Popeye. So Popeye is in the center, and then Olive Oil. Popeye played by Robin Williams. Olive Oil played by, holy cow, why does the name escape me right now? But, yeah, I'll remember. Oh, Shelley Duvall. And is that right? And then there's like Popeye's and Olive Oil's child. And Popeye is flexing Popeye's gigantic biceps and smoking a pipe. And then on the Mad magazine, it shows Edward E. Newman and Uncle Sam because there's a July issue. And that was 25 cents. It was issue 48. Okay, then let's look at the back covers. We'll start with Mad has a fake advertisement presenting the bill. Great moments in feeling better. And it's advertisement and billing for helping you feel better. Wow, that's really, so that's funny. And it has people like someone in bed and they're feeling better, and then their family, and they're all looking at the bill together. And then, so it's funny that was in 1959. And then Karazai has a fake order on the back cover, like a toy set for camping in non-ideal conditions. Schlocko, $8.95. And you could send it, it has an order form, but I wonder what would happen if you ordered it. Imagine the fun, and you get a ton of other stuff. I mean, maybe to actually send it to you. No, 3 months supply of food for $8.95 a tent. Yeah, and then even like a all-purpose vehicle. And then on the back of the Cracked, it has a portrait of the jokester from the Dark Knots, but it's called the Jerker. And then it has a frame. It actually has their lead character dressed in different, like a film, like poster frame. Happiness, patriotism, science fiction, sports, peace, science, humor. Our mascot by Bill Ray, literature, ballet. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so Croze is the first one. I never even heard of this. It is a Marvel. I don't know if you can get it. And the inside front cover has a comic strip of vehicles, like rich people traveling. Like someone like from the movie Succession, and how like they're so important, but they really don't do anything other than guess. And then on the back cover, inside cover is Page of Stuff. Michael Carlin's Page of Stuff. It's a hoot. It just has like a Webster dictionary, a plumber, so a bunch of different like little comics that are funny. And then on Cracked, the inside cover is more with the theme of, but it has the Wonder Boy, and the Wonder Boy has moved on from the Dark Knot to somebody else. And then in the back cover is a comic of the Dark Knot driving Vic Martin. Oh, and it's more of like them having their the Varoom, the sound effect. And on Mad Magazine, the inside cover is stuff, something, nicotine delivery system, Oasis, AWASIS, and so nicotine delivery system. And then on the inside cover is an ad for Mad Forever, a book. It's a second hardbound deluxe issue, written by, introduction by Steve Allen, 120 pages of articles. So second Mad anthology. Okay, and then Stanley Presents Kraza, the magazine that dares to be dumb, Volume 1, number 77. And it has different, it's very much laid out like the one you'd expect from Mad Magazine. We'll see if it's Cracked is the same. But yeah, it has like a bunch of sections. Okay, Cracked, though, is laid out a little bit more comically than Krazi. So Cracked has a bunch of pictures. They always have pictures for what's in there, and then the list of the people involved, and then the contents. Sylvester is their. And this is Cracked is by DC Comics. Or maybe DC is just. It's dedicated. Okay. And, of course, this is early Mad. I'm assuming it's not a gimmickly or fake early Mad. Yeah, it has the same layout. The Krazi is almost the exact same, but even Cracked has, like, the type on the left and pictures on the right. Though Mad is a little bit more descriptive. Okay, so let me just page through this early Mad because since it was so early. So they have their letters from the editors. They definitely have like their internal house ads. Then they have comic strip heroes from real life. Conrad Hilton and his hotels. People from space. Prince Charles. So this is old. Prince Charles is a kid in this one. He's king now. So that's funny. What else we have? Nixon. I don't know if he was president. Other famous pop figures. And then they have articles for unknown organizations, including alcoholics, unanimous. If you're going to drink, why don't I get drunk among friends? AU. And nobody understands the better than somebody else. Here's a place you can come. Nobody's going to try to make you stop. So you become a confirmed, join the only organization of active lushes in America, home away from the saloon. Special field trips to bottle clubs, moonshine stills, and so then they have a guide to diving, which might have been popular then. Oh, yeah, you can just go under and get stuff, swim, meet you can meet whales. Then Don Martin department, so a comic strip, and then written by Sid Caesar. Sid Caesar will have a Rexall special on NBC. And one of his characters is jazz musician Progress Hornsby. Progress has progressed from cool to the frozen school of jazz. So I guess it's like a play, like a comic about Frozen Hornsby navigating the world of jazz fame. Then they have Bridge, the aristocrat of card games, an anthology of bridge terms. This is by Bob Clark, and it's just like extreme emotional reactions to point count, calling bid, over calling bid, response, finesse, counting, doubling, redoubling, putting your cards down hard and soft. Then one on separating suits, but it has instead of just cards like baseball cards and Monopoly cards. Then another Don Martin department with somebody hiking. Then a fake newspaper, the Daily Optimist, published by the Pollyanna Press. Older adults look forward to new home. Bosley, Skaggs, and Penelope moving into their new home, new adventure. They've been in the same house for 50 years, and now they're moving into a new house. Couple gets scores and goes on vacation. So this is funny. It's just a nickel. Weather fair and pleasant, seasonable. All news is good news. Yes, this couple, they're 50,000. They're going to Europe on the Queen Mary. Wife meets husband after 25 years. They hadn't seen each other in a while. Town gets tax relief. Miami man solves high cost of living. Hector Sedgwick revealed it cost him nothing when he moved in with a roommate. Somebody finds a lost penny. So this is very oniony. All jet airline. Hobbyist launches boat he built in the basement. 7, magic number for California man. Then they have songs for people at their work, mail people, garbage collecting, a GM assembly, Bell Telephone Operators March, the Dentist March, the Kellogg's Company song. It has the 3 pop, top, and snap, crackle, and pop. Talking about selling Rice Krispies, stockbrokers, IBM workers, barbers. Then they have Perry Mason, when Perry Mason loses a case. Every Saturday night for the past 2 years, Legal Eagle and Sleuth Perry Masonment has outrated DA Burger Bits, and maybe this time the other person will win. Then they have books by famous people, future books by famous people. Jack Parr, I Won't Cry. I'm Not So Nice, Perry Cuomo. Oscar Levant plays the Joker. Oh, they have a book by Alfred E. Newman. Then they have one that's funny. Man, this stuff is kind of timeless. How you look to other people. So how you look to a newspaper, a salesperson, a dentist, elevator person, physician, your boss, your bartender, your waitress. So your waitress, it shows your order, 2 eggs and or 2 eggs sunny side up and bacon. Your fiance, your post person, it shows your mailbox, your car repair person, shoemaker, clergy person, manicurist, barber. Your teacher, though, is Alfred E. Newman. Then they show how a television script is born. So this is interesting. I might have to read this. Whenever we see one of those 3-hour-long TV dramas, we're thankful there's a place where people can see the works of talented American writers. Most TV nowadays are pretty sad. We ever wonder what happens to a TV script after the writer turns it in? Oh, so it shows the different people as they change it. The author, then the script editor, then the advertising agency TV director, then the ad agency, the sponsor, then the sponsor to the network vice presidents. Then graduation speeches somebody listened to. I think these are famous people reacting, but I don't know who any of them are. Then there's insurance for teens. This is like a game, blind date insurance, flunk insurance, make out, allowance protection plan. Funny stuff, man. This is like Mad Magazine can be timeless. Then new fabrics, wash and wear, wrinkle proof, stretch. Oh, wow. So this is predicting stretch fabrics. Wow. Maybe they were popular then. And then there's Don Martin, how to play croquet. Okay, so that's a run through of what the structure of Mad. Then we'll go into Cracked, which is like probably, what is the 50, 60, 70, 80s. So 38 years later. Okay, so first they have a comic strip about the Dark Knight to the rescue, but it's a twist on that. Then they have, wow, this is 1989, Harried with Children. So it's a comedy about the show Married with Children. I don't know why it's harried, though. Disney Channel. But it's about the show Married with Children. Then things that didn't make the Dark Knight's utility belt. A scooper for picking up after your dog. Something for stopping people jaywalking. A movie, something to detect if someone is watching an R-rated movie. That's so funny. Not kidding. It says age 16. This is an R-rated movie. A trash can to see if people don't throw their garbage away. That they don't throw in the garbage can. A squirt gun. To put out people enjoying nicotine indoors. Like this one, video sensor device for people that are using a VCR to illegally tape a TV movie. Even back then, they were worried about that. Okay, what else? Grease capsule for if they're getting chased. Then their library. By people like Dirty Harry. Manual for classroom monitors, how to call teachers' attention to people not following rules, people changing the report cards, spitballs, how to monitor other classroom monitors, overdue library book people, people who remove mattress tags, parking violators. Okay, then I think both Quasi and Cracked go into like photo stuff, which Mad, I don't think had very many photos, or if any, like National Lampoon's did. But so this is the photos of the Dark Knight with funny, so kind of like a meme. And Robin says, I've got to run in my tights. Then there's we're supposed to dance together. There's, Jack Nicholson's character advertising toothpaste. We got to leave it once. Driving is showing an R-rated film. Oh, Nintendo. Batman's pretending to play with Nintendo. Then they have two people in striped suits running away from Batman. Then a fake classic rock. Does classic rock... So this is when people were over classic rock. Are you sick of 40-year-olds musicians making rock and roll for kids? Terrified about Phil Collins? I'm not kidding. This is what it says. Dinosaurs of rock. So let's see. Who do they have? Jerry Garcia. They talk about MTV and VH1. You don't know who this person is. Okay. I don't know who any of these people are, to be honest. So it's just a little dated. Oh, wait, there's Bob Dylan. Okay. And David Crosby, I think. Beach Boys. And there's Dick Clark. Okay, then we have Comic-Con Confidential. So this is salute comic book conventions everywhere. So Comic-Con was already its 20th anniversary in San Diego. And that was in 89. So 69 would have been the first year. So they have Comic Mom of the Year, somebody collecting comics, Captain Cologne comics, people giving heel prints instead of signatures, comic cartoonists people want to meet, Marble Comics, comic rack that discourages prolonged browsing, so you can't read the comics for free. Okay, then we're back to what's hot and what's not with the Dark Knot. Also, they have like a little hidden comic strips in there. Robin sleeping. Robin's replacement, Jack Nicholson, but Cesar Romero not hot. Batman the song hot, but Prince the song not hot. I don't know about that. The movie hot, merchandising not. Oh, because the French toast holder. Interesting. Then they have a comic from kind of the movie. Then they have their letters to the editor in there. Then different, like the Dark Knot mobile and the Dark Knot airplane. Peppermill can opener in the nose. Cheese grater in the turbine. Tail fin ridged with potato chips. Carrot canopy. And more jokes in there. Then we have Don Martin and the sounds of the Dark Knot. Snorful, snuzz, a fork, gluzzle, gogsle, gling, gling, gling. Whop. That's the sound. Okay, so Batman removing his mask. Or Dark Knot removing his mask. Going to the top of a building. Whiff, 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 whiff. Zing. The jerker getting ready at the end of the day. Gluck, bloit, must be an easier way. Just shine, that's him shining his teeth. Dark Knot at a fancy dinner, using his the ears on his hat to get some appetizers. Gestoink. Burp. Fuma. Groom. Gapash. Thunboon. Clean. That's when they take off without opening the garage door. Then another look at the Dark Knot just out on the town. Then they have skater curb, I think this is like fake. This is a fake ad for Santa Cruz, but it's a Scada Curb skateboard ad. It's pretty extensive too. So we have a motorized skateboard with a V8 engine, turbocharged hydro, $9.99. Mower trucks, so you can mow the lawn while you ride your skateboard. Optional grass catcher, $12.95. Device, $39.95. Skid plate that makes sound effects. A slime ball gum. Foam rubber brushings. Skate sweat spray on. A whoopee cushion. What else we got? A fake dog do. Top 40 Skate Hits Volume 2. Papa's got a brand new board. I skate good. Skate till the midnight hour. Skating after midnight. Blue suede, like a Betty. James Bond oil distributor. Glass trucks that'll break every time. Looks like metal, but wait, wacky bearings, an ollie thing to make you jump, like a 975 for like a kind of thing where, like, what do you use, a radar detector? What else? Electric helmet, lowrider jumper, ice wheels for when you're on ice, turn your skateboard into a guitar, $12.95. Fake ice cubes with flying friends in there. 120-mile airboard. Slime ball accelerator. Hand making a middle finger with a mouth. So, yeah, that's just some stuff in there about Santa Curb. I think that's it on this one. The Skater's Bible, Encyclopedia, Poser's Encyclopedia of Skate Terms. No wannabe should be without it. I could go around without ever skating. And 15,000 entries, including shocks, spracks, Suchi, Squalor, Do It, Cruncher, Hoodad, Splorable. A lot more that I can't read. Okay, and then this one is, what if Bruce Payne did not become the Dark Knight? Okay, so this is a story of Bruce Payne, Payne, looking out his window, meeting forest friends. Who could have taken over? Maybe he could have been, helped with, like finding puppies that needed parents. Or maybe he would drink milk from a saucer. Or maybe he would become a human skunk or work at a theme park doing character meet and greets. Or become a butterfly, a caterpillar to a butterfly. Or laugh at people's jokes, eat wood. What if he had was porcupine instead of the Dark Knight, the porcupine? Oh, so I see. Okay, here's sequels. The Dark Knight versus the Hydrant. Cold Water, a squirt in movie, the biggest squirt. Facing the Brigade, PG movie, Plenty Gushy, starring Rutger Schauer, Wet Midler, Farrah Fawcett, Squirt Reynolds, and Claude Rains. What about The Dark Knight versus the Vacuum? Tries to vacuum up money. Super Sucker, even borrows Batman's outfit. I thought this was a family magazine. He is wearing stuff. Can he come clean in the end? Debris Reynolds, Dust Hoffman, Dirk Bourgade, McLean Stevenson. What about the baseball players? A combo, baseball 1 and baseball 2. His Hickory nemesis, Warren Beatty, Homer Sharif, Christopher Walk, Sigourney Weaver. Oh, Sigourney Weaver. Oh, these are funny. Versus the Microwave, George Burns, Heat Williams, Rhonda Flaming, and George C. Scorch. The video VHS machine, Telly Savalas, Carol Channeling, Tube Hunter, Knob Reiner. Reebok, the Reeboker. This is giant Reebok. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. Archfoe, the biggest heel in Gotham City, booting the law. Terrence Stomp, Nike Nolte, Frank Converse, Ked Nelson, Benny Hill. Then there's a show, like some sort of TV parody of a show. I can't figure it out, even what show it is. Looks like John Travolta's in it, but it doesn't look like a show I've ever seen before. Then there's more stuff about Robin versus Batman, interview with Robin. And, okay, Wonder Boy. They call him Wonder Boy. Oh, no, I want to be called Robert, and throws darts at the Caped Crusader. Is talking to somebody, then goes and works at this is like his backstory. Oh, because his name was like Dirk Grayson, I think. Then he meets Bruce. Then he goes in the car. Then they make shadow puppets. Yeah, so that was that. And this one definitely was not collector's edition because the covers came off of both of it. Okay, and then this is the Stan Lee magazine, which I have not opened yet, so this is exciting. And Popeye's been on my list of films to rewatch. Okay, it starts off with letters to the magazine. Yeah. I wonder if they're all jokes. Was also printed on Madison Avenue, or at least their mailbox was on there. Okay, and then Popcorn is his nickname in this one. It's amazing how someone could spend money on a movie music. Oh, it's a musical. But the songs weren't good, it says. Well, we'll try it. So there was a Popeye movie, starred Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. And I don't know who played Bluto. Is that who Batman's rival or Popeye's rival is? Okay, so they talk about taxes and his boat, mumbling. There's a funny parrot, and he says, I'm Popcorn, the sailor person. They say, "Okay, we're going to charge you for being a celebrity." He says, "I can't believe this." Then he goes in a room full of comic book characters eating. Oh, I think Ned Beatty was in this as Popeye's, I don't know. So he goes and looks for a room. Then he meets salad oil instead of olive oil. And then he says, "I want to meet he says, I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?" So I don't know if this is the plot of the movie. Then he meets the guy that used to borrow hamburgers. So that was another comic book character. I don't think it was in Popeye. But he says, "I'd gladly pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today." Then they're at a pirate place singing pirate songs or, ship songs. I think Popcorn would get irritable. Hamburgers. Instead of Pluto, it's Blotto. And then he says, "Hey, Salad, I found a baby in a basket. And let's call him, what should we call him? Popcorn. Oh, how about Sneak Pea? Because, the baby's Sweet Pea. And Popeye turns into a superhero when he eats spinach, or salad in this case, and Blotto. Okay, so then he goes to the store and eats a bunch of spinach, and he shows up Blotto, and then he gets into trouble, and then they study him, but he finds out his father's a superhero. Then they have another cave people, like prehistoric people were a big thing in these ones. So this one's trying to make a turkey, part one. Then there's this character, Teen Hulk, which I guess is an ongoing thing with this. And Teen Hulk is, maybe that's the Teen Hulk before he gets his power. Yeah. Or is that somebody else? Oh no, that's somebody else. They turn into a furry person. And then he meets Teen Hulk, who's not very kind. He turns into a furry person. I guess chases Teen Hulk away. And then they all eat spinach. Then there's a National Lampoon's thing, which is like these picture comics, which were pretty funny. These are pre-memes, but I mean, now it's like a common, fumfetti, they called them. So it's pictures, and then they put, like, somebody else puts quotations in there. So let's see. They go over to somebody's house for fun. Oh, play it cool. Oh, and they play with toys. So somebody goes over to, there's two adults playing with toys. I'm not kidding. And they play with tea-set, dinos, action figures. Then they read this magazine and play with like a aquarium, like a play aquarium. It looks like it's in a dorm room, though. And they said, did you ever notice how all mom and dad do is sit around and read? Oh, it's the parents of the kids. Okay. Okay, then we have Mother Goose's Rejected Nursery Rhymes. There's Mary growing Mary Jane. That's funny. Then Georgie Porgy has what they call the kissing thing, mono. Then Mother Goose flying. Little Boy Blue. Jack and Jill went up a hill. And KSSING. Patty caking. Humpty Dumpty. But then what about sausage and bacon? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, it was about acne. How to reach the stars, acne, and its cure. Then they show the adventure versus reality. So show somebody kind of like on one of those horse courses jumping over stuff. 16th year in a row, Peggy Simpson gets the championship trophy. But then they show that it's just somebody playing in the room. Then they have new inventions of modern science, laser shaver. What is that one called? Berkeley, Soren Aiken, Teflon. Put Teflon things. Then hovercraft air shoes. Somebody's at Coney Island speeding across the water. Then NASA and Space Invaders Laboratories taking a bath in space. Remember, like a bathtub in space. It's really what they're showing. It's like a globe. Then rubber helmets. Then for someone fishing who had too much to drink, who's sleeping from the ground, something to say, hey, wake up, a fisherman, 100% accuracy, voice-controlled bait or fly casting rod. To say, hey, you caught a fish. Then a ball, a beeper ball, so if you lose your ball at golf, you can find it. Instant breakfast ointment. Nutritionists from Battle Creek have announced a brand new breakfast cereal, Battle Creek's breakfast ointment. You smear it on your head or body. It'll give you energy throughout your day, absorb it through your pores. The Venice Institute of Surfing Technology, California hot tub bird bath. There's 2 birds in a hot tub saying, far out, mellow man. Then hens that lay eggs, they lay like eggs made out of material. So rayon, silk, cotton. Oh, then the Cross-Eye looks at a drive-in movie, and it's a swamp movie. So it has everybody's car. Someone's trying to watch a movie. Who goes to driving to watch a movie? And someone else says this movie's not very good, so let's go home. And then somebody says, I don't know about the acting in this movie. I don't like going to movies with you. Wow, this is harsh. I've seen this movie 6 times. I can't find the car. Those are kind of hippie people that are like out of it. And hey, hanging out with you makes me laugh. Obnoxious burger. Let's play chase. The only thing in this trunk is a spare tire. Since when does a spare tire, since when are you having a full size? Oh, because people tried to sneak into the movies. The friend that got heartburn in Cleveland. That's the name of the movie. Then there's another one, prehistoric, Cenozoic Chuckles, they call it. Then another one with like songs, then another fake ad, Kinetic Kids. Or maybe this is about a comic strip. New improved, Kinetic Kids. Hey, gang, this is a lot of fun. We're getting, people don't necessarily like the mechanical aspects of optokinetic comics, so we're streamlining the whole thing. Oh, wait, so this is, oh, I see. So these pages, there's a dancing page A and page B in between this, so you have to take those out and then staple them together. So 1, cut out page A and staple over page B. Lift page A up and down. And it makes people look like they're dancing. Then they have another adventuring, scuba diving. A lot of scuba diving in these magazines. Then computer games. Did you ever try to play a computer game? So there's one person plugging in like a mega computer. Then there's Pong becoming reality. Then there's someone driving a remote control car. They lose their tires. Then there's someone cracking some sort of computer game like they're nuts. Like a nutcracker. And then there's a kid daydreaming of playing a video game. His parents are daydreaming of him being a chemist or a pilot. Then there's a video game store, and the parents want games, but the kid just wants a math game. And instead of using, they're all math-based games, but then the person has to count on their toes. Then there's a game where small friends are running on what's called? A hamster wheel to make the computer run. Then there's a kid playing chess versus computer. But they unplug it while they make a bunch of moves and then plug it back in. Then there's another supercomputer that's putting out like paper, like people holding hands. I don't know what that's called. Then there's another one that has, what is it called? Ventriloquist friend. A supercomputer with a ventriloquist friend putting on an act. And there's a couple other people playing, and they say bleep, 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 but that's how they communicate. Then there's a scene from that movie where people are playing video games. Then there's a contest. If you think you can do better, put in a knock-knock joke, and you could get a 1-year subscription. Oh, then we have Howard the Duck. versus the vacuum crew. Satire, parody. So there's a vacuum. Howard says, what? So this is probably the Howard the Duck story here. Howard chases after this vacuum on a motorcycle. Howard seems to be working at a diner, hangs out with the vacuum, goes inside of it, and then breaks the vacuum bag. And then we just have to unplug the vacuum cleaners. And then there's fun pages, make-believe windbreakers. Where you can put your hands over your mouth or in your armpit in a library. Give your grandma a gift of a pincushion, but make it from cheese. Let's see. When will President Reagan go bald? What year? 81, 82, 83, or 84? Here today, gone tomorrow. Big farm in the sky. Writing stuff on toilet paper rolls. Punchlines to jokes that don't exist. No smelling salts. They used cat food instead. What do you mean mouthwash? I thought it was apple juice. Oh, then there's some musical stuff. 11th Hour Special. Behemoth Jack. So we got Queen, it looks like. Yeah, they call it Queenie. And they're singing. And another group Bites the Dust. Then we have Dolly Parton and Elvis Costello singing together. No, I am not Elton John. Then more Silurian silliness. Then the Love Boar, which is the Love Boat. They have the Munsters going on the Love Boat. And I think maybe from the show Mr. Ed or the Monkees. Oh, the Monkees and Mr. Ed. And the actor from Burt Ward, I think. And let's see, a couple of people are taking banana dance lessons with banana peels. And the Munsters are dancing. And then somebody else is talking to, what's Mrs. Munster's name? But I don't know who it is, some other celebrity. Maybe Coach? I don't know if this is too old to be that, I think, though. And then Popeye, Olive Oil, and somebody else. Oh, the kid, the adult male who used to play Robin on the TV show. Then I don't know who that is. Oh, that's just the characters from the Love Boar. And they're trying to hide out. So maybe this has to do with Popeye. But the Munsters and Popeye are working together. Oh, because people are trying to take the Love Boat away. And then they end up at Gilligan's Island. And that's it for those three magazines. A little comparison run through. That's pretty fun. And I hope you enjoyed it or slept through it or I just kept you company. Good night, everybody. Hey, everybody, this is Scoots. I want to thank people that became patrons recently. Pierce, Emily, and Chloe. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Isabella, Lucy, and Vanessa. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Murray, Jesse, and Debbie. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Alexandria, Courtney, and Sarah. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Diana, Katie, and Jaspreet. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. Grand, Trevor, and Lawrence. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. And Anna, Sierra, and Anya. Thank you. Thanks, and good night. This podcast literally is here because of people that support the show directly, like the patrons or people that support it on Apple Podcasts, the people that support the sponsors. But if you're not in a position to support the show, but you really care about it and you want to make a difference, you could just spread the word about the show. Let people know about it. It's a huge way to help. And between the people that support the show or the sponsors or whatever Scoots is asking for up next, that's how we were able to grow the free archives or ad-supported archives to 600 episodes. So here's future past Scoots. Hey, boys, Scoots, before I tuck you in, we're having a sale, and I'll tuck you in with our sale. You could get 20% off Sleep With Me Plus for the next 3 months. If you've been on the fence and you want to support the show, but it make a big difference for me. I know 20% off is like my sweet spot. So if you want to support the show and save money, you could do that. It's right now through the end of the year. Right on our site, just use sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus. We're having a sale, 20% off the next 3 months. Sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus. Thanks.